Still cannot believe I got to experience this with my dad, but come with us as I take him to the War Memorial of Korea. In reality, it was like he was taking me. I don't know what it is about men, the Roman Empire, and war, but they just know their stuff. We started off spending about an hour just on the exterior grounds alone. They were filled with rockets, tanks, ships, planes, you name it. Because this War Memorial Museum focuses heavily on the Korean War, we got to see actual tanks and planes from that era. At this point, you can probably tell that my dad is like a kid in a candy shop reading every sign and looking at the interior of every piece of armory. I mean, look at his shirt. It says best dad ever, and he truly is. Like, that's the shirt he chose to pack to visit his daughter in South Korea. I just love my dad. After taking our time exploring the exterior of the museum, we headed into the main hall. As you walk through, there is a memorial center for all the people who lost their lives during the Korean War, not just Korean personnel, but also members of the United Nations. This museum is definitely the most comprehensive crash course on the Korean War you could ever receive. The museum itself is 3 floors and goes into extreme detail about how and why the war started, what it was like during the war, not only for Korean nationals, but also for members of the United Nations, such as like Switzerland, France, United States, also following with dedicated halls to North Korea and what the impact and separation has been like since. My dad and I actually followed up this day at the museum by going to the DMZ, which is a demilitarized zone between North and South Korea. Actually getting a crash course on the Korean War at this museum helped us engage and understand even further while we were at the border. First floor of the museum also included a section on the Japanese colonial rule, which is something my dad and I both found interesting because we both didn't realize how long and how on and off that relationship was with Japan being in Korea and having control. As someone who has lived in Korea almost 2 years now, I wish I would have gone here day one off the plane, but I'm happy I was able to do it with my dad.